So now what I want to do is I want to show you real world where these are being sold and for what prices. And I'm just going to show you two places. I get emails all the time. How many of you guys get emails selling GPT systems or prompt systems for anywhere from $17 to $2,000? Okay. How many of you guys get emails like that in your inbox? Well, I do too. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one person I trust, and I'm going to show you Warrior Plus. And I'm going to show you like free offers on Warrior Plus. Um, there's thousands. Well, not on Warrior Plus, there's not thousands. There's thousands of these all over the place. And so this is just basically a sort of recent products that are selling really well. So ranging anywhere from say 1024, if we go back a little further, September, but most of these are this month or last month. And on Warrior Plus, if you don't know the system, basically the average sale is say $36. Well, I'm going to show an AI one. So this is the average sale is $26. There's been at least 500 sales. Now, if there were 999 sales, this would still say 500. Okay. So this is really on average 700. All right. But if we just take 500 times 26, just the lowest number, that's $12,500. That means that this offer has sold $12,500. Okay. This offer down here, which is an AI offer, average sale is $68 times 1,000 sales. Again, and if I remember correctly, the next break is it 1,500 or 3,000? It looks like they're 2,000. There's a 2,000 mark. So this is when I say 1,000, where's the one I was actually looking at? Because there's a couple with 1,000. I mean, my goodness, this one has the 3,000 sales. With this sale, 1,000 sales times 68. Now, this could be 1,500 sales, but just call it 1,000. That's $68,000. You know, all this money doesn't go here. It's probably a couple of people made this together, and probably there's affiliates that are getting paid half of that. Okay. So I'm not making any income promises here. I'm not saying that you can do this. If you're going to make 1,000 sales, you're going to have to build lots of relationships. Okay. Um, I had when I had my best year ever online, I might have had one offer that did 1,000. Many of my offers, if I remember correctly, did 500 to 1,000. I may have only had one or two that did 1,000, and they were affiliate driven. All right. And then I had a lot of offers between 100 and 250. I look, if I did an offer for 100 sales and made $20 per item, that was $2,000. You do three of those a week, that's $6,000. I think I averaged paying the affiliates about 35%. I paid 50 to 70% out, but since some of the sales were from me, I get paid 100% on mine. You can do the math on this. All right. I'm a volume guy. All right. So now I'm just going to pick three of these that are the latest ones that say AI in them, except for an AI traffic offer. And the reason I don't want to use a traffic offer is because it's so generic, and I don't want to demonstrate a generic prompt today. All right. You can get those free online. I want to share with you like something real. Okay. So let's go to Trend Hunter AI. All right. Yeah, I don't like stuff that includes clicks. I don't like it at all. I don't believe in it. Okay. All right. Trend Hunter AI. 500 sales. Can we call this $4 since this is conservative? 500 times $4. Is that $20,000? So this offer has made $20,000. Let's look at this offer. This is a $20,000 offer. And this is great new income streams fast by knowing the newest trending topics on Amazon before anybody hears about them. How many of you would like to see me make a GPT prompt that will duplicate this product in about 5 minutes? Type that into the chat if you'd like me to make a prompt that duplicates this offer. Okay. So, all right, fine. That'll be our first one. I see the yeses coming in. So we're going to do that one first. Okay. All right. Now, let's go to another one. Let's go back over here. So the next one down on our fun little list here I'm going to skip royalty profits. Well, maybe not. This is 68. This is the one with 68,000. I don't know what this offer is. Now, just because it's here doesn't mean we can copy it. Okay. So this one is an AI system that creates profitable Amazon books in under 6 minutes. It feels like an unbelievable claim. Part of the reason this is selling is because they have actual sales. But let me ask you this. How many of you would like to create an AI prompt system that would create an Amazon book that follows, well, that would make a book that would, how many of you would like to make a prompt system? Would like to see me force Perplexity, for example, instead of ChatGPT, to make you a prompt that will write people's books so you could sell the prompt? Anybody want to do that? Let me know in the chat. Okay, you would. All right, so we'll do it. We'll do it. If you're the only person, you'll get to see that. So how about this one? This is 330 prompts. And look, I want to show you something. I just laugh. This is $26 on average, at least 100 sales. You might laugh because we've been talking about 1,000, but how many of you would like to sell 100 units at 26 bucks? Anybody here want to sell 100 units at 26 bucks? This is $2,600, right? What if I could show you today in 5 minutes a set of prompts that would duplicate this product right here? Anybody want me to show you how to type in, what do they call this? Is this comic? Type in joke book if you'd like to see that. Okay, so more yeses, woods, joke book, joke book. All right, so those are the 3 prompts that I'm going to show you. Okay. All right, now I'm going to show you something I'm not going to teach today. Well, maybe I won't. Would anybody feel like they got chipped if I showed you something that you could probably reverse engineer, but I'm not going to show you how to do it today? Would anybody feel gypped? If anybody would feel gypped, I won't show that. But if nobody says they'd feel gypped, I'll show it. Okay, nobody feels gypped. No way. Cool. So here's what I'm going to do. Oh, I got to find the tab it's in. Seeing as I have no idea what's in there anywhere. Well, I mean, I do because I looked at this stuff, but I leave windows open. And sometimes there's client personal information on my computer. And so, all right. So let me share it. Okay. So anybody know Perry Marshall? Okay. Now what they've done, now this is not a simple 5-minute prompt. Okay. I've seen their demonstration. This prompt took them 3 or 4 hours to make. Okay. And then they're bundling this with like 6 weeks of amazing training with high profile people. But the thing that powers this number, can you guys see that number? Type it in the chat if you can see that number. The thing that powers this is basically a set of prompts, which I believe I could reverse engineer in 3 or 4 hours based on the principles I'm going to show you today. I haven't personally re-engineered it. I'm showing this to you because I want you to see that this market is so much bigger than just Warrior Plus. Now, I'm presenting it to you as Warrior Plus because that's your believable place. Like that's the place that you can get into without history. You can just partner with somebody. You can start from Warrior Plus from scratch. Can't do what Perry Marshall does from scratch. Okay, he has 25 years of pedigree in this industry. You can't, just like sometimes, you know, let me just look you in the eyes for a second. You know, sometimes folks will look at me and they'll say, well, Sean, how can you ever say you're starting from scratch because you email your list? Well, that's fair. That's why I don't really talk much about starting from scratch, right? Because people like me and Richard and Cam and and Perry Marshall, we have a pedigree that that we've earned it. Okay, we weren't given an honorary degree. We've earned it, but we carry some credibility with us. And Perry carries a lot of credibility, and that's where he can do that. I think most of you are here because you want. I mean, type in easy entry. If you just know that in your life with your full-time job, you need something that you can just get into and it's kind of a guaranteed few $100 every time you launch one. You know, type in easy entry into the chat if that's you. Okay. So I'm seeing these chats come in and you want something that is easy entry and of course the $1,800 value there. And so that's why I'm focusing on this Warrior Plus market. Now, I just picked 3 of these. Now, I did cherry pick these a little bit. I only chose AI offers. I didn't chose one I dislike. Okay. I don't like traffic click offers. Never have. I mean, for 15 years in this business, I've never liked it. I've sold 1 or 2 of them. I got hate mail. People didn't get results. I'm just like, forget it. I don't teach. I just don't care to teach that kind of thing. It's just my thing. So I showed you a few things that I do enjoy teaching. So here's what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you, oh, by the way, here's today's offer. Oh my goodness. Here's today's offer. Now I have no idea if this is AI or not. Oh my goodness. How many of you type in Sudoku if you'd like me to try to create a Sudoku puzzle prompt online that you could use to duplicate today's WSO of the day? I don't even know if it's possible, but type it into the chat if you'd like me to give it a try on the chat. Okay. I'm not seeing the yeses on that, so we can skip Sudoku. All right, cool. Yeah, you want to see it? All right, cool. Okay, boy, we got 4 now, so I'm going to have to work fast, and I have to leave Richard plenty of time so he can work fast. You guys are going to see, you guys are going to see some amazing things today. I am beyond excited about getting started on this.